Hi guys, I am just on a walk. I've actually gone to some new park that I've never been to today. Chosen the wrong foot attire once again, but I came straight from the gym. Reason being, I was trying to train and about halfway through my session I just had to leave because I couldn't stop crying, to be honest with you. I don't mind being too open on this, well, not too open, I'm not going to disclose too much, but I don't mind being open about how I'm feeling about things because I'm pretty sure that nobody in my personal life watches these anymore. I think at the beginning it was kind of like a nice thing to do, to say, oh, I've watched a few of your videos, but I don't think anybody still does. So it's quite, you know, I get quite peace of mind knowing that. I mean, if they are, then oh well, I'm just exposing myself here. But I had a situation within my personal life and I'm really struggling to like navigate how to deal with it. And the more I think into how I used to deal with past situations and things in the past, the more it makes sense as to why I deal with things this way now. So I think it's really interesting. That's a really interesting thing to do, is to like kind of analyse things you've gone through in the past, how you dealt with it in the past, if it has any correlation to how you deal with things now or the way your brain works now. Because, you know, our current reality, the way we do things, the way we see things, everything is just like a product of our past experiences. So it does make a lot of sense. So I was quite interested in that today. I was like, I don't know, within this current thing that I'm going through, I'm feeling so heavily about it and I'm really like so hurt to be honest, and like I literally feel it in my chest and it's not nice, obviously, fucking hell. But I think because I neglected this for so long, I didn't used to let myself feel anything at all. I think now I'm allowing myself to feel things and allowing myself to speak about how I'm feeling and allowing these emotions. It's like a fucking truck and I'm not used to it and I don't know how to deal with it and it makes me feel like scatterbrained. I mean, yeah, and the reason being, which is an interesting thing that I thought of, is that I had kind of a situation in my like teenage years where somebody broke my trust like really a lot, I guess, and I didn't even like, it doesn't even cross my mind ever. So it's really interesting because I actually didn't realise how much the situation affected me, because it wasn't just somebody, it was like me and this person came as a pair and it wasn't a relationship, it was a friend. And I didn't realise how much the situation must have hurt me until now, because I kind of, you know, at the time I was at my lowest mentally anyway already, and after this kind of situation I had literally no one else to talk about these things with. So I was kind of like thrown in the deep end on my own, and when people would ask, oh, where's blah blah blah, I'd be like, I don't know, and they're like, do you talk anymore? And I just brush it off, be like, no, not really, just kind of grew up like things like this. But I think I was actually really really hurt by it, but I didn't want to show anyone that, especially my friend. If I went out in a big group, obviously I still had other friends and stuff, but this person was like, we were like inseparable. So after this situation where I'm telling everyone, yeah, no, it's nothing serious, I think I really really pushed that back, and that's now how I started dealing with anything, was just suppressing it because it's easier that way. Then I don't have to talk about it, and then I don't even really feel it, to be honest, either, because I'm just getting on with things and pushing it back. But as I've got older, that's just only one example of a situation. Like I said, that's how I then started to deal with everything, and I mean, things got a lot worse personally for myself from there, and things kind of went downhill, and again, that's how I would deal with it. But then going through this kind of a whole like where I went off and kind of did everything. It's so pretty, by the way. I've never been here. It's very close to my house. I might sit on a bench and carry on talking. Where I went off and did my own thing for a long time and worked on myself as a person, and realised that emotional intelligence was probably one of the most important skills you can have. And I had neglected that for so long. I was like, right, I need to start. This situation that has happened really hurt me, and I'm now like, I just don't know how to do it. Like, what do you do when you're like physically in pain? Like, my chest was hurting so much in the gym, and it's not from training, it's from emotional pain. And I don't know, it's draining, it's tiring, everyone goes through it, and I know that, which is why I'm kind of asking, what do you do? Because I know everybody has different coping mechanisms, but I used to think I was so good at coping with shit because I would push it back. I'd be like, yeah, I don't even feel anything. Like, I literally don't. But that also links a lot with my dissociation, because I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel anything, no, but literally, because I would disassociate so bad, and that's also when it was at its worst. So it was kind of like everything's linked, which is just crazy to think about. But yeah, now when things happen to me, fuck yeah, now I'm sipping and sliding all over the gaff. I'm big on distractions. I'll go straight to the gym like I did, and then I'm looking for more things to do. I'm like, how do I do? Like before we would have just gone out with like a big group of people, got really pissed, really high, whatever else, and just not felt a thing. Again, that's just pushing it back. So I'm like, how do you just sit with the emotion without it being too painful? Or is that the way you go through it? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Do you have to like just let yourself feel? But I'm kind of tired of doing that, because I've been trying to allow myself to do that, and it just hurts so much, and I feel like I'm just like wallowing around and feeling sorry for myself because I'm feeling a type of way. So do I get up and carry on distracting myself with loads of things, but then I'm also repressing the feeling and it's never going to come to surface and get solved? I don't know, it's like a weird, I think emotional intelligence is just so it's probably like the top life skill you can have, and I'm not quite there yet, and I know that, and I really do want to learn. But right now what I'm asking is just, how do you deal with your emotions? There's only, like, I journal every day, I meditate every day, I walk every day, I do all the things that people would initially say you should be doing. But is there any right or wrong to what you should be doing when you're feeling this type of way? I know it's obviously each to their own, and everybody has different experiences and different ways to get through things. I don't know, I'm just asking. Like, I'm trying to just think, what am I going to do for the next few days when I know that this feeling is not going to go? And I'm just dreading the next few days, which is just not how I should be living my life. Like, and at the same time, don't get me wrong, I still have the ideology that we live on a floating rock. Like, this does not matter. This doesn't matter, nothing matters. Why am I so emotional, so worked up about it? But also, I kind of, like I just said, got to the bottom of that, considering I used to repress everything, now I'm letting myself feel. So I'm still having a human experience, so I'm not going to be mad that I'm feeling this type of way about it. If anything, I'm going to be grateful that I'm feeling so heavily about something, because it means I've kind of like healed that past way of dealing with things. But now I'm like learning how to deal with this. Does any of this make sense? I don't know. I think this has helped me, even just walking and like speaking. I feel quite a lot better talking about it like that. Even though I know I'm not going to feel better when I get in the car and drive home, probably bawl my eyes out again. Like, this is saying something. It's the first time I've cried in front of my sister. And I don't know why I'm so emotional now. Like, I don't know. But this is just what's happening right now. And that's okay. I need to accept it and just deal with it as it comes. But I literally used to be known within my family, within my friends, with anyone, as the emotionalist person. I had that label. I wouldn't give a shit about anything. Fuck it, nothing matters. And that's a great ideology to have temporarily. That's it. Sorry I didn't post yesterday as well. I was busy, very busy all day. I saw my nan, who I've not seen in such a long time, and it was so nice to see her, even though it's for a short period of time. She lives quite far, and my step-granddad, and that was, yeah, lovely. By the way, I just want to add, like, I don't look like this normally when I'm sad. It's obviously because I'm talking to a camera. I'm not going to be fucking bawling my eyes out. But I just want to let you know, the reality of it is, when I get in that car, I'm going to start crying my eyes out and drive home and probably lie in bed crying for the rest of the day. Because that's just how my body's reacting to things at the moment. And I can't stop. I literally can't stop. But I just want to let you know that, look, I'm smiling and all happy and dandy now talking about it. But yeah. Bye.